Shot Ryan Ring, beast. Killed that hook. Of course. Gotta invest into like a plane studio or something. Or something like that. I was like, yeah. Got a good point from Colorado, man. So the scene was heavy out there. You taste it. Let's go. How do you feel about chilling with my top record? I mean, he's cool, he's quiet, you know what I'm saying? Like, awesome, you know what I'm saying? But Detroit, man, got a reputation. That's one thing I know. I mean, he's not from here, right? Huh? Yeah, he's not from here. No, he's from New York. Yep. He Emmett bought small for the small hand family. So I was there with him, Todd, Pete, firstborn, Brooke, all there playing pool, man. It was like, like I said, he buys the whole building, man. So he come in there, so door locked, whatever they're gonna come through and stuff. They're playing pool, up. And I performed at Lush that night. Remember Lush Lounge? Everybody goes to Gordon. Remember, Track Killer, Super MC, Marwan, Mount Carmel, everybody from, journalists, wide. So I don't know, him and heard me perform, bro. That's what I said in the song. You heard me perform, I ripped you, dog. That's why he told me he called me over there to come over there. That was in 2000, man. 2001, they was taping 8 Mile at the time. I didn't know, I didn't have any questions. It's like, whatever.
Yo. What up, everyone? Dom Chaos here, live in the tunnel, or as I'm also known as, how I introduce myself, I am Mr. D to the O to the N to the C to the H to the A to the O to the S, your friendly neighborhood JWGALO, the Carmen Millionaire. If you don't know, now you know. And I am joined by 2 very special guests and 2 dudes that I know and truly believe that comes from hip-hop royalty. I am talking about my dudes, Drake, Max, and what is up, guys?
T to the R to the E to the L to the B to the C to the H to the O to the P to the S to the H to the O to the P. It's Max Jr. coming in 2020 with that new God Bless the World, New World Order Volume 2. You know what I'm saying?
What up?
Thank you for having us on your show, man. What's good, man?
Nothing much, just chilling. It's an honor to have you guys on here. We've been talking about it for a while, y'all. It's been in the making for quite a while.
Yeah, it's been a little build up. You know what I mean? Sometimes it's hard to get me and Max in the same room at the same time, in the same place, on the same day, on the same, constellations and all that shit.
Well, I think it worked out perfectly because it built the hype up a lot, and that's one thing it's always good to do is build the hype up.
Yeah, welcome to the motherfucking chop shop down Chaos. You know what I'm saying?
Hell yeah. Maybe sometime I'll have to actually be there and kick it with y'all in there.
Yeah, come up to the D.
What part of Colorado?
I was supposed to go up there last year. I was supposed to be up there last year for Hall of Wicked. I was actually going to be at like the after party that Rock CD was going to do, but then too much personal shit happened that I couldn't make it up there.
Damn. You missed a good party, man.
We said, you said 2018 or this year?
Whatever year, they're all good parties.
Yeah, I'm saying when you're trying to make it up there, what year you trying to make it?
Oh yeah, I'm definitely going to try to make it up there this year. I know for the kind of put like a show together. So if I do something at the gathering, I'd be honored if you guys want to perform there, maybe.
Yeah, definitely. Get a hold of Bobby Rocks TV. That's who does all the management and everything. That's the main man with the plan.
Shout outs to Bobby Rocks. That's my dude.
Rocks TV.
So yeah, we're gonna get into a little history. I'll ask each of you individual questions, and I'll ask both of you like questions that you both can answer. Both obviously, Trey, you come from like what some people would consider royalty. Obviously, you're like the younger brother of the one and only Shaggy 2 Dope. And then Max Julian, you're basically the cousin of the late Proof of D12. Rest in peace.
Absolutely. IF to death. You know what I'm talking about? RIP Big Proof. Word up.
Big Proof, man.
Straight up.
So Trey, when did you actually start rapping and stuff? Was it your brother that inspired you to start rapping when you like watching rap?
Yeah. Shaggy was definitely a huge inspiration to me. I mean, like when I was younger, I was around like 6th grade. I was around like 12, 13 years old. And I started doing, I did spoofs of ICP songs. This is my first couple raps. You know what I'm saying? I wrote like an original couple bars too, you know what I'm saying? But I remember one of the first like little songs that we joked around and did was pork stabbing. They had chicken hunting, we had pork stabbing about killing cops. You know what I'm saying? We never recorded anything all back then, you know what I'm saying? But that's when I first started writing. And then at some point I decided if I was gonna try to be doing this rap shit, I'm gonna need a drum machine. So I started looking at drum machines and I was gonna buy a Dr. Rhythm drum machine. And I told my brother, I was like, yo, I'm thinking about getting into this shit. I'm going to buy Dr. Rhythm, this and that. And he was like, fuck that. If you're going to buy a fucking drum machine, save up for half on an MPC, a real drum machine like what Dr. Dre uses. And I'll put the other half with you. And then you'll have a dope ass drum machine to get started on your shit. So, you know what I'm saying? I bought the MPC 2000 XL. I bought the MPC 2000. I eventually ended up on the XL and then a Renaissance. But I bought the MPC 2000. And started making beats, in my mom's basement and at my brother's house, and started cooking shit up. And eventually, I got into like making beats for, not only myself but for other rappers and recording other rappers and stuff like that too.
Yo, fast forward now, you one of the dopest.
Yeah, so you were pretty.
Yo, now this one of the dopest, you know what I'm saying, hip hop producers, you know what I'm saying, in Detroit, you know what I'm saying, worldwide, however you want to, hit Trey Pound up. You want some dope ass beats? You want some fire? Not kill sound, we in this bitch. You know what I'm talking about? Word.
Hell yeah. And then Max, you actually come from royalty yourself. You're the cousin of Proof. So what was that like? Did he like really push you more? Would you be like at like the freestyle Friday event that he would always?
No, I came around like around 99. And being involved with that is like you got a giant to pick you up and sit you on top of a mountain, man, so you can look down and just see things from a whole different perspective. you know, it just changed my whole perspective, man. Being able to see things from, you know, when you're dealing with massive amounts of people, man, it just, you know, this, you know, it changes your perspective on, you know, just, you know, music and how you know, and just dealing with people and, you know, your social, you know what I'm saying, interactions and things like that, man. It was a blessing. It was a blessing. That was a part of greatness, man. You know, and, you know, he had me in there. You know, he paid me to live in the studio. You know what I'm saying? He, you know, working right there with him, man. My name in the credits on D12 World. You know what I'm saying? You know, he said my name and my duties. You know what I'm saying? I was in there when he recorded my duties. I sat right in there when he recorded, man, and he put my name in the song, man. And he just, you know, I'm on the Purple Gang anthem with him. You know what I'm saying, man? He just blessed me, man. I was just like, it was like I was in school, man. It was like toolish. You know, one of the first things he had told me to do is learn how to work the equipment. You know what I'm saying? But like I say, man, being around, it was around at the hype of Shady Records too, man. You know, Emmett signed 50 Cent, man. It was nuts. And it was a blessing, man, to be around that, man, to be able to see things from a whole different perspective, man. It was powerful, man. You know, so, you know, and it made me who I am today, man. So, you know, boom.
Oh, yeah. Those days were like crazy. Those are like favorite eras in Detroit hip hop histories, like the late 90s to like earliest. There was so much fire stuff coming out around that time.
Yeah. Yeah, man. It was crazy. Yeah, man. He was dropping stuff back to back, man. It was nonstop. You know what I'm saying? It was just, you know, Obi came out, you know what I'm saying? You know, I started, you know, I met Obi, man. We started chopping it up. Me and Obi became friends and found out Obi my cousin too. You know what I'm saying? Because P and Obi are cousins, man. So that's my family. I got a song with Obi Trice too. You know, it was produced by Marco Polo.
He ain't kill shit.
You know what I'm saying?
He ain't kill shit.
Well, it's called Kill Shit. It's like a hip hop opera. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna release it this year. Me and Marco, you know what I'm saying? We're gonna put it out there. We're gonna get it all ready, whatever, do a little video or something. You know what I'm saying? It's a dope joint though. You know what I'm saying? It's a hip hop opera, so it's called Kill Shit. So be on the lookout for that. Max Julian, Obi Trice, Kill Shit.
Oh yeah, bro. If you ever want, just tell Obi to hit me up, and I'd be down to interview him.
Word. Yeah, I talked to him, man. You know, we and him text and talk every once in a while, man. You know, he had some things he was dealing with, whatever, man. But you know, I'll tell him that you want to interview him. I'm gonna show him the stuff, man. I'm sending him the links or whatever, see what, you know, and then I'll give him your contact so he can hit you up. You know what I'm saying? That's dope. So I want to say a big woo woo. I want to say a big woo woo to all the juggalos out there in Colorado. You know what I'm talking about?
Woo woo. Hell yeah. Colorado's the place to be.
Yeah, y'all got
the scene
around that recreational medical marijuana. Just got recreational over here.
Yeah, the whole music scene here in Colorado has actually been really good. Like Colorado, especially in Denver, we have a really good like rap scene as well.
Yeah, shout out to Scum and the Roxy and all the cats out there doing the damn thing. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, I've connections too.
Yo, the Juggalo Nation is so dope. It's so powerful, man. You know what I'm saying? It's a beautiful thing, man, to see Juggalo Nation, man. That's history, man. It's just to see, you know, the unity and the love, you know what I'm saying? Everybody sticking together like that, man. It's like, it's a blessing to see that in the flesh, man. It's amazing. So, you know, Trey, it's my dog, man. It's a blessing, you know what I'm saying? Me and him sat down and chopped it up, man. He said, you know, me and him, you know, we came up with something good, man. It makes sense, you know what I'm saying? See, it's called the Hip Hop Unity Project, you know what I'm saying? Where we promote peace at shows, man. You know, you got, you know, a negative connotation behind a lot of these shows in hip hop, and the insurance is high. You know, it's hard to book these venues and stuff like that for hip hop artists because the negative connotation, you know what I'm saying? Because the insurance is, like I said, the insurance is high as hell. So what Trey and I are going to do is we're promoting peace at these shows, man. Go out, have fun.
Peace on the scene. POTS. P-O-T-S. Peace on the scene.
Peace on the scene, you know what I'm saying? Have a good time. POTS. You know what I'm saying? Love somebody, you know what I'm saying? Whatever, get it in, you feel me? But we're supposed to be partying and having fun. You know what I'm saying? We ain't supposed to be fighting at these damn bars or fighting at these venues and stuff like that, man. And it's just, you know, results in violence, and, you know, you go outside, people, you know, this shit gets crazy, and we don't need that. You know what I'm saying? We need to come out there and have a good time, man, and represent hip hop, man. That's it.
We need to be like one, basically, as the hashtags that are showing up on the screen right now, I promote like these hashtags like a lot and stuff. So let me know about that hashtag, and I'll promote it definitely a lot.
Absolutely. Yes, it's the hashtag. It's all capital letters. It's HXP Unity, and then you know what I'm saying. You just put the hip hop and you put Unity and Project. Yo, it's coming soon too, man. We're gonna come out there and do a show for the Hip Hop Unity Project. Trey and I we're gonna come out there and tear it down. You know what I'm saying? Chop shop out there, everything. We're gonna make it pop off. You know what I'm talking about?
Well, you guys are down to do that. I'm down to do it too, and I'll share the stage with you guys, and I'll help you guys like hype up the crowd and stuff too.
Yeah, like if you got clubs, you got promoters out there, man. You know what I'm saying? You put it together, man. You know, we all get in a group chat, man. Everybody be happy, man. We'll come out there and rock the house, man.
Can you do backflips?
I can't, but I can definitely crowd surf, and I can definitely get the crowd going with the mosh pit.
You can only crowd surf if you do a backflip off of the speaker stack into the crowd. And nobody catches you, though. You just got to belly flop on the crowd.
Man, you gonna feel that one.
I'm just kidding. Do whatever you want, man. Let's get turned up.
Turn it up. It's real. That's what it's all about.
Hell yeah. I could even add Scum to that chat, because you guys know Scum actually owns the Roxy out here, so we could probably work something out with it.
Yeah. Scum's a guy out there, man. I definitely fuck with him. I'd definitely be willing to make a play with him for sure.
Yo, do your thing. Put the word out, man. You can do the live podcast from the event. You know what I'm saying? Shit, put the wheels in motion, man. Let's get it popping.
Oh yeah, I would. I probably would record the whole thing, like to send the message out too for Unity and stuff.
Word.
Because yeah, I might be a juggalo, but I've been like raised on like literally old school like hip hop as well, like all that other stuff.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and I'll say that too, man.
I've always told people this hip hop community needs to like unify, and I tell people, fuck the bullshit. If you have any issues with each other, wash that shit and then make a beautiful song together, like what you two did.
That's right. That is right.
Yeah, for sure. When I met Max Julian, we was at the Ritz, and I ran into him. And when I ran into him at first, I was like, damn, if we would have met back in the day, I would have been like, fuck this guy. You know what I'm saying? And he would have been like, fuck this guy. Like, oh, he's with ICP. We beefing with ICP. He's with D12. Oh, we beefing with D12. You know what I'm saying? It would have been automatic. But like the fact is that we met in a different time when after Shaggy and Proof, you know, saw each other at that 2 Live Crew show and squashed everything, and then after that was the bowling game, the Psychopathic D12 bowling game. You know what I'm saying? So, and we met in this time, and I was like, damn, that's dope. And we were at a place, we were at the Ritz, you know, the Ritz, and a lot of venues around Detroit after, you know, what happened, the tragedy that happened with Proof, you know what I'm saying? It was really hard to book rap shows. It was really hard to get a venue to book rap in Detroit. A lot of people were like, oh, we're not doing rap right now. Even some of the smaller bars and everything, they were just like, there's too much riffraff, this and that. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, I'd been at some shows at the Ritz where some fucking crazy shit had popped off or whatever, and heard some stories about some other shows. And so when I met Max under them pretenses and shit at a place that, you know, had issues in the past and everything like that, and it just like went off like a light bulb in my head. You know what I'm saying? Like, damn, we should promote like the peace on the scene and the unity and fuck beef and really what hip hop really comes from, which is having a party and having fun with all your people and getting turned up and you know, if you're single, meeting some new chicks, or, you know, just getting out there and vibing and socializing and putting your hands in the air like you don't care and all that shit, you know what I'm saying? And not all the other bullshit that kind of fucks it up for everybody, you know what I'm saying? So I was like, man, this is a perfect opportunity to come together with somebody and that promotes a message like of positivity and unity and everything else. So, you know, that's how it went down.
Hey, I want to say something too, Trey. You know, one thing that really sparked it, you know, with Trey, you know, like you said, you know, when we were at the Hot Rocks, but, you know, also I did what was it called? The Shady Gang. I was on for the Shady Gang tour, which was Obi Trice. It was the guy from the West Coast, King Crooked, and Swift McVeigh. They did a nationwide tour called the Shady Gang tour. And when they hit Detroit, I had a sponsor that shout out to Once Bitten Twice Bait. You know what I'm saying? I had a sponsor. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, like a week after I met Max. You're talking about that joint at the Diesel. It was at Diesel.
Yep. It was on stage. Yep.
And I can finish the story because I was there, right? Yeah. So I'm at Diesel.
Nathan,
you know what I'm saying? A week
Nathan
after.
Was there too.
Yeah,
Nathan Mathers was there. Nathan liked it too. Go ahead.
Yeah. So we're at a show at the Shady Gang tour or whatever, and they had a bunch of people on stage, and motherfuckers busted out fighting on stage,
right.
Like in the middle of the concert. Somehow there was a fight broke out on stage, like some Detroit shit. There was just too many people packed in the building, and motherfuckers, some bullshit, Detroit bullshit. And Max, took the initiative before the sound guy did to get on the mic and be like, "Hey, stop fighting! This is why we can't book shows. This is why stop fighting." You know what I'm saying? And try to break it up. You know what I'm saying? Which eventually, it broke up and the show got. I think they still finished out the show after that.
Yep, we did.
Yeah, because even the sound guy got on the mic and he was like, "Hey, knock it off, man. If y'all don't stop, we got some good artists out here. We're about to have a dope show. Y'all are fucking it up. You know what I'm saying? If y'all don't stop fighting, we're gonna shut the whole show down." And everybody stopped fighting, and they finished off the show. I think it was my birthday actually that day too. I ate a shit ton of Medibles from Once Bitten Twice Bait.
Yeah,
I got fucking lit.
That's what's up.
But yeah, seeing Max get on the mic and be the one to say, "Hey, stop fighting. This is why we can't book shows in Detroit." That was even further my inspiration to yank him up and put him in the studio. And then he was really enthusiastic, and he was really like super on board about being down with Trey Pound and the whole Chop Shop movement. And he ended up doing some hype man work for me on the Fuck the Fuck Off motherfucker tour. You know what I mean? And it just it's grown into a relationship that promotes this positive, connection and this unity across the whole board. But yeah, that's how we ended up coming together.
Well, I know Proof would be proud because before Proof passed away, that's what he was trying to promote too.
That's right, and that's we working on stuff now, man, because we're gonna bring artists from both sides, from both circles, from the psychopathic circle and from the shady circle, man. We're gonna start touring around doing shows. So that's gonna be the premise for something that we book out there. We're gonna have artists from both sides, man. From the like I said, from the shady record side, from the psychopathic side, and we're gonna get on there and we're gonna tear it down, man. We're gonna get in there. You're gonna have the best time of your life. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna come see us. We're gonna get in there. Boom, let's get it.
You can't be giving them all the inside information. You can't give them all the inside information, bro.
Oh shit, damn. Oh no. Yeah.
I can see your lips moving.
So yeah, basically what you guys are promoting. You guys are basically promoting Detroit like unity, like trying to unify the whole city, basically.
Right.
Yeah, man, because they always say if you can make it out of Detroit, you can make it anywhere. You know what I mean? So if we can bring this message to rise up in Detroit, we can rise that shit anywhere. You know what I mean?
Word up.
And I was told from one of you you're going to make that track Unity into a video. Is that still going to happen?
It's an idea that's been tossed around and stuff. It's something that would be it's definitely it's like a storytelling track, you know what I'm saying? So we would have to animate that story, and it would be tough. I wouldn't want to step on any toes or cross any lines with anybody, you know what I'm saying, as far as like telling a story about Proof and Shaggy, like to shoot the video, we'd have to have somebody be Proof and somebody be Shaggy and kind of act it out or some shit. And I don't know how that would go over, honestly. You know what I mean? But it's definitely an idea that's been tossed around, and I'm not against it. But it'd have to be executed perfectly. You know what I mean? And that's the only way it's going down.
Right. So how was that for you, Trey Pounds, actually this year at the Gathering doing that inner city posse performance? How was that feeling? Well,
every time I fill in for my big brother, John Kicks Your Ass, rest in peace. You know what I'm saying? I feel like his soul comes in, and it's like I'm like resurrecting his soul through the music. And it's kind of like a really magical, undescribable, like that feeling you get in your stomach before you go on a roller coaster. You know what I'm saying? Like it's something along them lines. you know, it was a really hot tent right before we went on, and we came out, and man, as soon as we hit that stage, it was just like the Dark Carnival took over or something. You know what I'm saying? I don't even know, man. But you know, I cherish those fucking experiences. You know what I'm saying? It's that's, you know, a blessing in itself just to be able to pay homage to my big brother and to be able to come out there and put on the show for all them juggalos that want to hear that old school shit from, you know, inner city posse, that, you know what I'm saying, the OG shit.
That's major.
Hell yeah. Like when I found out that you guys did that, I literally marked up in the crowd and I got tears to my eyes. I'm like, yep, John is very proud. He's up there shining and he's patting his brother on the shoulder.
Oh yeah.
I saw that pic too, man. I saw that pic with y'all backstage, man. Like that was magical, bro.
Yeah, for sure, man.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And then we do appreciate that you performed during our benefit show that we did for like the first night of the gathering. I was actually one of the people that helped put that together somewhat.
That was the first thing I did when I pulled up at the gathering. I like rode out there with Shaggy and his wife and shit. And as soon as we pulled in that motherfucker, I was like, fuck, I gotta get here. He hopped on a golf cart. Fuck it's like, take me here. I need to be there like now.
Yeah, I hear about
showed up a little bit late,
cart.
but I still put a nice set down, man. Everybody was having fun, man. It was a good way to kick it off as soon as I got there. I performed a few times last year at the gathering. It was fun. The Pajama Jam was dope. The Yacht Club mixer was dope. The fucking the Don Chaos benefit show with the Juggernaut, that shit was dope. You know what I mean? And I really just had a great time this year at the gathering, just like running around. The fucking Pajama Jam was super dope. I'll tell you what was dope about the Pajama Jam, all right? At the gathering. What was really dope about that was I rocked my Wookiee pajamas, right? So I came out there looking like Chewbacca from the hood. I looked like a gangbanging Chewbacca because I had a chop rag on too and my sunglasses and shit. But I came out with my Chewbacca onesie, my fucking pajamas and shit. And like normally when you come out and address a crowd, you're like, how's everybody doing tonight? Or you like, if it's juggalos, you might be like, woo woo or something, you know what I'm saying? But no, not tonight. Not for the Pajama Jam. It ain't going down like that. I was like at the whole crowd. And the freshest part about it was everybody in the crowd made Wookiee noises back at me. Like, it was like a call and response, but in Wookiee. So that was dope.
Oh, yeah. I was doing that too. I'm actually a big Star Wars mark mine. So when I see that, I'm like, you want to know how Trey Town is gangster? Rocking Chewbacca pajamas and rapping. That's gangster stuff. I'm a big Star Wars mark myself.
Yeah, that's how I get down at the gathering. You know, when it's a Pajama Jam, man, Chewbacca all the way. He finally got his medal in the new movie.
So, what you talking about the new? Oh, okay, the new Star Wars. Yeah. Okay.
Sorry, spoiler alert.
Which I will say, without spoiling it, that new Star Wars was really good. It made me feel emotional, but in a good way.
Oh yeah, that shit was dope.
And we just got a question in the chat from someone saying, "Do you know any of like updates on the John Kitchad documentary that y'all, or are you guys still working on that?"
I don't have any information on that. I'm sorry.
Oh, you're good, bro.
People have been asking me about that for a minute, man. But I don't know.
But I'm sure when he knows, y'all, you guys will
I just showed up to perform to pay homage. You know what I mean?
Yep, but I'm sure when he figures out, y'all will probably be the first to know.
For sure.
Yeah, let's see what else is there. Also, make sure you guys do go vote for the Return of the Absent-Minded Producer on the Replicon Radio Awards. Vote for Trey Pounds for album.
Vote daily. You can vote daily for Trey Pound, Return of the Absent-Minded Producer, nominated for Underground Album of the Year. Go vote. Go support your boy. The album's dope. Go bump the album. I'm also nominated for Producer of the Year. You know, go vote. Replicon Radio. You know what to do.
Yeah, I want to thank Jennifer said some voted for you too, man.
Oh, dope. Yep. I appreciate that. Yep. Y'all too, go vote for me on Replicon Radio. We live on Instagram at the same damn time.
Facebook.
We got 2 phones. One for the gram and one for the book. Or something.
Hell yeah. You two definitely need street team members out here. I'm your man for it.
Definitely, man. We're gonna be pressing up some new flyers for Reamp soon and sending them out to a bunch of street teams out, you know, throughout the country and throughout the world. So I'll keep you updated on that for sure, brother.
Hell yeah, and I think we could probably
I want y'all to go get it. Go get the Reamp album. You know what I'm talking about?
Return of the absent-minded motherfucking producer.
Yes. Which, in my opinion, that was one of my top albums of last year. I heard it, I was like, holy fuck.
Yeah, that one I've been like slowly brewing it up in the slow cooker at the stew, you know what I'm saying? And finally I lift the lid off the pot. Motherfuckers started smelling that shit. Now it's served. It's served up to y'all motherfuckers. I hope this is the energy I can swear in because I'm touched like a drunken sailor.
Yeah, I was just bumping that today as I was out doing my daily doing my hustling job. I was like, this is like a hustling album, so that's why that's like my background album.
Motivational hustles. Hustle to motivate. You know what I'm saying?
Hell yeah, but we can definitely try to put something together. We can all try to talk to Scum, and I know he'd probably be down for that, because if anyone's always down for unity, it's also Scum too.
Oh yeah.
And do you guys like have any last words? Like, where do you guys both hope that your music, like, where do you guys see yourself years from now? Do you hope your music like will like stand the test of time, basically, that people will look back and be like, oh, that's TRE, oh, that's Julian.
Yeah, I mean, of course, that's what we do it for, you know. We do it for the love. We do it for you know, the legacy. We do it for the message. We do it, you know, and who wouldn't want for, you know, for their music to stand the test of time? You know what I mean? I mean, that's one of the greatest accomplishments you could have as a musician, is for your music to stand the test of time. For me, I'd like to, you know, continue producing and get in some bigger projects, some bigger studios. I'd also, you know, I got the Chop Shop album, God Bless the New World Order, Volume 2, gassed up, coming in 2020. You know what I'm saying? I'd like to get some dope features on there. You know, and I'd like to just try to get as much, I think the music is really dope, and I would like to just try to get as much exposure as possible on podcasts, radio stations, college radio stations, performances, shows, festivals, all that shit, and get out here and just, you know, enjoy being a rapper and see different cities and eat different food and, you know, get it in, honestly, you know.
Heck yeah, and I think another way, good message, how you proved unity was doing that track with King Gordy. I was like, yes.
Well, I mean, you know, some things are never gonna change, but I've always been down with Gordy. You know what I mean?
Hell yeah.
You know, luckily, you know, he's not really signed with the fucking Ninja Camp or whatever anymore. So, you know, we were able to do that because you know, obviously I'm inherently biased against, you know, in some levels of the game, you know, and some things just can't be changed. But the, you know, the fact of the matter is that Shaggy and Proof definitely did dap it up and fucking hug it out and fucking show each other mad love at the 2 Live Crew show back in like 05 or whenever it was, you know what I'm saying? And really change history to the point where, you know, somebody like me and Max can be fucking friends and chill and smoke a blunt and do songs together and do all that shit, you know what I mean?
Hell yeah. Who's actually like...
I just wanted to say, man, I want all the juggalos out there, you go check out the song Unity, you know what I'm saying? It's on the Reamp album. You know what I'm saying? And we got Grand Theft Auto Murder City. You know what I'm talking about? Yo, you get the chance, come check. Yo, check it out. You go on YouTube. Man, you can get on all social media outlets or all media outlets, I should say. Yo, you got to check them out. 2 dope records. You know what I'm saying? Grand Theft Auto Murder City, Unity.
Hell yeah, very dope albums, very dope tracks. Love the video to Grand Theft Auto Murder City. I'm like, fuck yeah. And then I'm gonna ask you a question. Like Trey, you said you want to work with certain people. Who are actually some people you would actually love to work with?
I mean, shit. There's a lot of people. I definitely got to get a track with Violent J. That's on my bucket list. You know, we've talked about it before. He's down. I definitely, you know, would love to do some shit with Busta Rhymes. That would be a dream. You know what I mean? You know, other than that, I'm just really open to get out here and work with a lot of people that are coming up. You know, like I'd like to get in a booth with Riff Raff and do some clowning shit. I'd like to get, you know, and I want to reunite with some of the underground cats that I've been fucking with, like Max Julian and King Gordy and you know, the people that been showing me love throughout this whole thing. Hatch, man. I mean, fucking, you know, I probably will do some more work with these guys in the future because these are my guys and I know they're fucking ridiculously talented. You know what I mean? Man, as far as other collabs that I want in the future, you know, I just want to work with artists that are dope and that are doing something different. You know what I mean? And I really don't have too many like, oh, I want to get this person. I mean, Scum would be dope to do a feature with. There's definitely a few people out. Mad Child, like really in I want to say it was like 2017 at the Gathering. We were bumping our shit on some loud PA shits. We were bumping some Chop Shop shit, and this motherfucker drove like across the Gathering, following the sound of our shit, and actually like seeked me out and like had somebody pull me over to his car and be like, "Yo, your music is dope." You know what I'm saying? Like really gave me props on my music. So I know he fucks with my music. So I definitely would like to get a Mad Child feature on one of these records. I know Sneak's got Timbo King, I believe, from the Wu-Tang camp, and Pace One. He's got a couple dope features that we're gonna bring to the table probably in 2020 for the Chop Shop record that are already done for. You know, they're already fucking set in history. You know what I mean? So yeah,
I think you and my brother we dope on the song too.
Yeah, who?
Ouija
Mac.
Yeah.
Yes,
that's my brother.
Yes, I definitely 100% would want to do a song with Ouija Mac. I think Trey Pound Ouija Mac's collaboration is pretty much an inevitability. Yeah, I already actually have some ideas in mind for that. It's just a matter of bringing together a few ingredients for the magic potion. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, hey, I ain't gonna lie. Hey, Ouija Mac is dope, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm probably gonna get in there. I don't know. Sometime sooner or later, man. That'd be dope. I get it. Yeah, Ouija is dope, man. So I don't know.
Yeah, we're looking to maybe bring them out to Detroit here soon too. It's just some stuff that's, you know, just in the fetal stage of developing plans and shit. But like we're probably gonna get Ouija Mac out here to Detroit to do some freshness.
Tear it up.
So Ouija, if you're watching, bro, which I know you probably are since I run your street team out here in Colorado, you heard it, bro. Get up there.
Oh man, it's just actually me and Ouija just did a show with Riff Raff in Boston with the Lethal Records camp, man, with Fury and all them guys, Travis D, and all them New England cats, you know what I'm saying, from over there in Connecticut and whatnot, man. Shout out to Fury, man. That's my guy, bro. He be pulling off the plays left and right, you know, like man, he be coordinating shit, man, and I got a lot of respect for Fury for that, you know.
You know, I knew Fury from back in the day, man. He used to, he used to come, man. He used to do. I didn't know he was from the East Coast. You know, I met him back. You know,
Fury been around, man.
Been doing lunch lounge and stuff like that, and he used to be around the camp. He used to be around everybody, man. He do hype man for Busy, right?
For Busy, yeah, for Bizarre. That's how I ended up linking up with Fury originally, because he wanted to do a collab, and he was like, "Yo, if you know, let's do this collab together. I got Twisted Insane, Bizarre, and myself on this track. It'd be dope addition to have Trey Pound in there too. You know what I'm saying? So there's a track called Family on the Something Awful project that Bizarre and Fury did. And the Family track is dope as fuck. It's Twisted Insane, Bizarre, Fury, and Trey Pound, man. And definitely give some dope ass fucking underground bars there.
Oh yeah, Twisted Insane is a freaking fucking beast.
Yeah, it was an honor to be able to bless the track with him. You know what I'm saying? That motherfucker definitely can chop. He can chop with the best of them.
Yeah, we actually got quite a few shows coming here to Denver. I know Lil Eazy-E's performing here, and everyone's jealous of me for the show. We are getting Jizza from Wu-Tang Clan performing the whole Liquid Swords album from beginning to end.
That's fucking dope. That is dope, man.
Yep.
I might have to talk to you about that.
Yep. He came to he was down at the old Miami, not the old Miami, but L Club. Yep, he did it.
Oh, wow.
He did it at the L Club. Shout out to Mikey Eckstein. You know, I'm talking about the Barco management. Mikey Eckstein was D12's manager. You know, he pulled it off at the he had just to do the whole album at what did I say, L Club?
L Club,
yeah, L Club, man. That just happened a couple weeks ago.
So that's what's up. Just out here touring, doing the fucking Liquid Sword. When the MCs came to ring off the name, to put man, that fucking series on Hulu is dope. I've been watching that shit religiously.
Oh,
and you were talking about Little Eazy-E, man. I gotta brag a little bit. I did actually make a beat and produce a song for Little Eazy-E and Baby Eazy-E back in the day, featuring my man Sketch and John Drama. You know what I'm saying? You can check that shit out. It's still on SoundCloud. Yeah, it's called Detroit to Compton.
That's dope.
I'll react to that. He was probably like, oh, hell yeah.
He was like, Compton's in the house.
Hell yeah. That's what I'm going to actually try to get when he comes here to Denver. Definitely try to shoot an interview with him, but like in person.
Yeah, definitely.
Now, for you, Max, who are some people you would love to work with? Just anyone in general. If they could be like living or longer around, it could be genre too.
Foul Mouth. I didn't put that. I forgot to say Foul Mouth on mine.
I did. Hey, you know what? I called Foul Mouth, man. Yeah, I called him when I told him I was gonna do something. I'm gonna go down there and see Foul Mouth too. That is somebody I'm gonna go see, man. Shane Webb, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to Foul Mouth, Middle Finger Records, you know what I'm saying? The whole camp down there doing their thing, dog. So, but you know, a couple different. I don't know. I'm trying to think who was I gonna work with this year, man. Because you said that. And
I threw you off.
Yeah, it threw me off. Who did I say I was gonna work with for sure this year, man? I don't know. I picked a couple different artists, man, that I wanted to work with. I got this girl, Carmen Songbird. You know, I got a radio show on 88.1 FM. So, you know, I always like, you know, keep my ear to the street and booking artists, man, upcoming artists, established artists, you know what I'm saying? And, you know, artists has been around forever, man. And a couple people that I am going to work with this year, I'm working with DJ Butter. You know what I'm saying? Me and DJ Butter been talking. We're going to put something together, man. I got a song called Anna Don't Stop, you know what I'm saying? And it's my dedication to Proof, and it's on a J Dilla beat, you know what I'm saying? And you know, me and DJ Butter and I were talking or whatever, and you know, all goes well. I should be performing at Dilla Day on February 9th. I already got a ticket right here. I don't know. He's gonna bring me some tickets here in a minute. Probably got to talk to him a couple more times because one of the media outlets that that I'm supposed to be being a booking agent for, we're supposed to do some promo for the Dilla Day show. So that should be coming up in the next couple of weeks, man. But yes, like I said, DJ Butter. And then, you know, you got Firstborn. So I don't know if you guys can see that. But that's that Dilla Detroit. You know what I'm talking about? February 9th, you know what I'm saying? Marble Bar, Dilla Detroit. Be there. Straight up.
Dilla Day.
So, Dilla was a staple. You know, Proof and Dilla had a group together. You know what I'm saying? It's called the 5 Elements. You know what I'm saying? They got classic joints. You know what I'm saying? I kicked with some of the brothers out of 5 Elements not too long ago, like a couple weeks ago. I chopped it up with them. But and then who else I say I was gonna work with? Damn. There's somebody else that I wanted to work with, man. That I said for sure I was gonna work with. I don't know, man. I lost my train of thought, man. But like I say, DJ Butter's one for sure. We're gonna do that, drop that and Don't Stop on that Dilla Day joint. And I got this My Home with David Champagne. David Champagne worked with Brilliance, you know what I'm saying? Dale Thomas, all them, they work together. Brilliance was on the Bass Brothers label or whatever. So me and that's his DJ. And we got a dope ass song called My Home, man, where I fucking killed that shit, man. And we're gonna do a video and shoot for that. And I'm gonna work with Ashe too, me and Ashe Khan and Nick Speed. Shout out to Nick Speed. I talked to him a couple weeks ago. I'm gonna do something with Nick Speed. You know, he worked with 50 Cent. He had a couple platinum songs with 50 Cent, man. But Nick, I gotta get down there and holler at Nick. You know what I'm saying? He because I do promo in this mall or whatever downtown in Eastern Market District, downtown Detroit. And we ran into each other again, and we said we're gonna work together. So, but I'm real particular, man, about who I work with, man. I'm like Trey, man. He's raw hip hop, man. You know what I'm saying? He get in there, he fucking tear it down, man. And that's what I'm into, man. I'm into I'm into lyricism, and all that, man, and just having a good time, though. Trey and I, when we get in there, we have fun with it, man. So, like I say, I'm gonna pick a few more artists from Detroit, man. But those are a few I'm definitely gonna work with, like I said, DJ Butter and I don't know who else I said, but yeah, we definitely I'm gonna release something here in the next month or so. Grand Theft Auto Murder City, that's gonna be the name of the mixtape. So I'm doing an official release in the next couple of months, man. I'm gonna drop a single or something. You know what I'm saying? So.
Hell yeah. And do you guys have any closing statements, like shout outs? Like, can your boy get a shout out in Carnival Spirits? And if you guys want to shout anyone else out, you're welcome to.
Shout out to Carnival Spirits. Shout out to Fago Lovers. Shout out to Rock's motherfucking TV in this motherfucker. Shout out to the Carmen and Mac Show, 88.1. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to your mama and your bitch ass daddy. No, I'm just kidding. Oh man, I got carried away with that one. Oh,
did I hear a little Trey? Where's Trey Leno? Where the fuck is
he talking about Leno?
Yeah, where's Leno at?
Trey Leno, man, fuck that guy, man. Shout out to Trey Leno and his bitch ass. And shout out to Casper. Shout out to Stefan. Shout out to Rock Hill Studio, Metro 37 in Rochester. You know what I mean? For giving us a spot to do this fucking interview. And a big shout out to all the motherfucking juggalos and all the Trey Pound motherfuckers, and especially much love to the Chop Shop out there. Keep representing. The Chop Shop is the motherfucking squad, y'all.
And, hey, I forgot to tell you two more. That's what I forgot to tell you. Those the two artists that I'm gonna work with too, man, this year. Firstborn was the president of Iron Fist Records, man. Me and him gonna drop something. And then I got Lil Ruck, man. I got in touch with Ruck. I'm probably gonna work with Ruck. You know what I'm saying? Ruck, did a song Proof back in the day, man. And he was part of the Cypher. And then probably even Ty Ferris, man. I'll probably get in there with him by the end of the year. But I'm just gonna be working with the brothers out the camps, man. And
Paulo Brown.
Yeah. Paulo Brown. Yeah. Shout out to that. That was dope. Mo Dirty, you know what I'm saying, out there. He in Vegas now. But it's like, I'm gonna work with all the brothers, man. All the brothers in our ciphers, the Psychopathic Cypher, the Shady Cypher, man. I just want to get in with my brothers first. So,
definitely got some ideas for the Weezy Mac collab. But yeah, in closing, man, shout out to all the juggalos around the world. Much love to the motherfucking Chop Shop squad. Keep representing. Shout out to fucking Carnival Spirits and the fucking Don. T to the H to the E to the D to the O to the N to the H to the I to the M to the S to the E to the L to the F. And keep spreading unity and keep enjoying these hip hop shows and keeping shit fun and keeping the vibes up on 150 bajillion star power gigawatts percents.
You're gonna come out to Colorado and blow a couple of them fatties out there. I know you got that good bud out there. You know what I'm talking about, that Mile High Club. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I think it's about time for us to get some lunch or roll up, man. Thanks for having us on the show, brother.
Hell yeah. Later, y'all. Much love. Love to have you guys on here again sometime.
Whoop, whoop.
Whoop, whoop. Yeah.
Is it over? Is it over?
It is.
Nobody's watching. I'm there no more. Well, thanks, man. And I'm glad we finally got this done. And fucking, I hope we didn't overtalk your ear off with the lengthy ass interview, but you got some good shit there. Hopefully,